Thank you, Prime Minister. About 10 months ago, I presented the Australian government with a national response to Islamophobia, a report containing 54 recommendations shaped by evidence, expert advice and the lived experience of Muslim Australians. Today, the government has responded. For Muslim Australians who continue to experience Islamophobia in their daily lives, this has been a long wait. The government's response contains important commitments. I welcome these measures that include addressing Islamophobia in schools and universities, the recognition of the March the 15th Christchurch terrorist attack, increased support for the safety of Muslim institutions, and steps to improve the reporting of hate. I also acknowledge the critical support for Muslim women, especially in mental health, the establishment of an Australian Muslim Affairs Institute, and grants to improve understanding of Muslim history. These measures matter. They are important. They demonstrate that the government recognizes Islamophobia as a real and serious problem that warrants a national response. But this is just the start of the journey. To tackle Islamophobia at its roots, we must address the challenging questions. These include stronger and more consistent legal protections for Muslim Australians, further national examination of Islamophobia, and action that addresses its social, institutional, and structural causes. I understand that government must balance competing priorities, work across portfolios, and navigate complex legal and policy questions. But Muslim Australians should not be expected to bear the cost of that complexity indefinitely. They are entitled to the same safety, dignity, and protection as every other Australian. My report remains my independent advice to the government and the benchmark against which progress should be measured. Where the government has acted, I will support that progress. Where recommendations remain outstanding, I will continue to advocate for them. That the Prime Minister established this office is important. It remains the only one of its kind in the world. A government response is important. What matters is the difference it makes in people's lives. Today is not the conclusion of this process. It marks the beginning of the most important phase, translating commitments into meaningful action and continuing work in areas where agreement has not yet been reached. Lasting change requires the government and Muslim communities to remain engaged, build trust, deepen understanding, and work towards common ground. I thank the Prime Minister, the ministers, and all those who have contributed to this process. While important work remains, I look forward to continuing our constructive engagement with the government, Muslim communities, and other stakeholders to advance the recommendations and help build a safer, more inclusive Australia for all. Thank you very much.
Accepted.